So I spent a lot of time in this truck, in trucks like this. Ever since high school, actually, I was working part-time in summers out here at the coal mine, and it was a really good job for me. It led to a lot of great hours, steady employment. As I said, a lot of hours, sometimes 8, 10, 12-hour days, just going up and down, back and forth on the exact same road. You can only listen to the radio for so long until you need to do other things to keep yourself entertained. And one thing I did was, I had a lot of daydreams, especially when I was young. I would think about, if I wasn't doing this, what would I be doing with my life? I had a couple things that kept me entertained, whether I think about doing music, but one of the things that I kept thinking about again and again, if I had a different life, what I would do was to be a pro wrestler. I loved it growing up. It was just always enthralled with the stories, the characters, and yeah, these were my heroes. These were the storylines that I thought of during the day. And yeah, so I'd put myself in scenarios and be like, what if I was this kind of wrestler? What if I did that? Never taking it too serious, never thinking I'd have the opportunity, but as I said, driving up and down these roads, just thinking. So I was laid off from a job that I had most of my working life and found myself with a lot more free time than I ever had. I started catching up on a lot of things, trying to figure out what I really wanted to do with the rest of my life. And one of the things I did was check out a lot of local wrestling shows. And it was at a PWA show in Courtenay when I saw the advertisement for, do you want to be a pro wrestler? And it was there I had to make the decision of, do I want to finally do what I've always wanted to do?
When Corey told me that he was wanting to get into wrestling, I was like, cool, that sounds awesome, but I didn't really take it too seriously because there wasn't anything around where we lived. But when I found out that Mike was opening a school, I was horrified. I didn't know what to expect. I just pictured the worst, like him falling on his head off a ladder. Like I didn't know what to expect.
It was just over 2 years ago I started my training at the PWA Wrestling Academy in Camp River. It was training for wrestling is something I always wanted to do, although I had no idea where I wanted to go with it. I just love wrestling. Getting a chance to be in the ring and even have a match, that would be a dream come true. After I had my first match, I knew there was so much more that I needed to know and learn. So it made me commit harder to training. And ever since then, I've been wanting to work with new opponents, have different opportunities. And the great thing is, wrestling has given those to me. I feel I've worked very hard when it comes to training and committing myself to learning what I need to know to be into the ring. And I can say it's definitely, wrestling has given everything back to me. It's opened doors for me to meet new people, travel in new towns, make great friends that are just going to be lifelong relationships. Pro wrestling has shown me that if you work hard, you'll definitely get a lot back in return.
I have to say one of the proudest moments was when he won the BC title. That was very unexpected and I think well deserved. He worked so hard for it and it came as such a shock. He was so happy.
Coming off the ropes, big spinning head scissors by Haviko.
Spins it around.
Right into an armbar.
Icarus is in some serious trouble right here. Haviko could take the title right now.
This could be it right here.
Tap, do what you gotta do, but don't tap.
The referee in there speaking to Icarus, and yes, he's got to give it up.
Unbelievable.
I don't believe
Is it true, folks?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have seen a new PWA British Columbia champion crowned right here on Shaw TV.
Life has provided me with plenty of adventures. But this ride I'm on right now of pro wrestling, I hope is just getting started. I don't know where the future will bring me, but one thing I know is I'm thankful for every opportunity I've gotten. Because who am I? I'm Haviko. And who am I? A professional wrestler.